Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Yep, it's still me, Ronnie with RC Bassin. Hey, tonight, man, we're going to be talking about going out on a fishing trip with a fellow veteran buddy of mine. And we went out to Nolin Lake, Kentucky. And man, we had a blast. So hang in there. We're going to get right to it. We're going to talk about what we did out on the lake and show you guys some live footage, hopefully catching a few and putting them in the boat. Hey, before we get out on the lake, I just wanted to give a shout out to Team Koofing Gear, the sponsor of tonight's video. Team Koofing, thanks for this cool shirt and hat. Really appreciate it. And let's get started. So Michael and I met out at the boat ramp that morning at about 8 o'clock, and we missed most of the boat traffic from the local tournaments that they had launched at about 7. You can see there wasn't very much traffic getting down to the ramp. Once we got the boat off the trailer, Michael went up and parked the truck. And I have a Drodo in the front of my or on my boat trailer. Man, I love that thing. It makes launching and trailering real easy. Got out there, set up the graphs, headed back over to the courtesy dock to pick Michael up. And then once I got him on the boat, we just kind of shot the breeze for a few minutes out and around the marina, talked about where we were going to hit first, a couple of waypoints I had marked. So we shot down the lake. The first place we went to was this creek I had marked on the map. And we started fishing at the mouth of the creek off of a point going up into the creek channel. We spent most of the time fishing that creek. I thought maybe the fish would be moved up into some deeper water out off the mouth of that creek, moving up into some of those flats back in that creek bed, getting ready to spawn. The water conditions, the water was kind of murky, and the water temperature was about 57 degrees when we first started fishing, and the water was pretty slick. So as the morning went on, some wind kind of picked up, and it kind of helped the fishing conditions improve a little bit. And you'll see this first one that we put on the boat. It was a doozy.
Did you get it? Yep. Excellent.
Always a nice one, man. Get that net.
Where's it at?
Right there beside the seat. He's a good one, man. Oh, stay down, stay down, stay down, stay down.
Where you go? Where you go?
Right up here.
Oh, look here. Yeah. Oh, man. You got your scale, right? We got him now. Man, he's a hog. Golly.
Now, I don't know who was more excited about that catch, if it was me or Michael, but he was ready to put it on the scales, man. I hadn't even gotten it in the boat yet. And he missed it on the first pass with the net, or I missed the net with the fish, and then we finally got it on the boat. It was a great way to start the day out. You know, it was a 4+ pounder that we put on the boat. And the great thing about that is it's a fantastic way to start the day out fishing. You get the blood pumping and get excited. The downside is, you know, it's hard to it's hard to maintain that momentum and for them all to be that big. But we had a blast nonetheless, and we fished the rest of that creek, and never did really get any more good quality fish. Caught a lot of small ones as we did throughout the rest of the day, but really had a fantastic time just catching fish and being out on the water talking with a fellow veteran. So the next spot we moved to was this main lake flat. Now the water wasn't very deep at all, but the water temperature was a lot warmer. So we found some water that was about 61, 62 degrees. And I mean, we were probably fishing in anywhere from 4 to 2 feet of water. It was that shallow. And that's the thing I love about that Bass Tracker Classic XL is I can almost float that thing in 6 inches of water. I've even raised the motor up and floated it in some really skinny water before. But we got in there on that flat. The wind was really blowing hard at that point, and it was a southerly southwest wind, so it was really warm, and it was really pushing a lot of current. Wind swept up onto that flat and that bank. So we stopped in there to really try to get after some fish, and that's where Michael, I think, got on his first one of the day. Get him on the doodle flotch it, man.
Yeah, look at here.
There we go. Searchers.
Man, that was a mess.
Bass, decent one. That's a drum. Damn it. Oh no, it's a white bass or a stripe, whatever
Yeah.
you call it.
Hybrid. Yeah.
Shit up.
Good sound. Really.
Now, I almost forgot to tell you too, while we were fishing up in that creek, man, we ran across some super nice folks up in there who were crappie fishing. And I don't, you know, you hear a lot of different stories about people have experiences on the water with, you know, people cutting them off when they're fishing or, you know, having crosswords with other anglers. But these people were super nice. And it just goes to show you just a little bit of courtesy, you know, just trying to get along with everyone really goes a long way. Don't know who these folks are, but really just want to thank them for making our day another great day to be out on the water.
Can we ease down through there?
Hey, yes, sir. Go right ahead.
I'll try not to move.
We're going to swing out around you guys here. Try not to run into this stick first.
I didn't want to move in front of you.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. You all right if we swing around this
We're
side?
crappie fishing.
Okay. You all right if we go around this way and go up?
We're going that way.
Okay. All right.
I just didn't want to cast in front of you.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
I was giving you time to come up through them bushes.
Yeah. You guys doing any good?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I just want to thank everyone for taking a few minutes to watch this video. We're going to wrap this one up with some photos just to kind of recap our fishing trip out on Nolin Lake, Kentucky in April of 2022. And I just want to thank Michael for being a great sport. Thank you, sir, for all your service to our country and really appreciate you joining me for the day to get some fishing done. Hey, as always, thanks for tuning in to the channel. Um, look forward to talking to you again until we get to meet again out on the water or here at RC Bassin. Stay safe out on the water, tight lines, and hook 'em up.